Hey, what's up, guys? So first of all, I am way too tired to do this video. I got some bad allergies and took an allergy pill, and now I'm just like dragging. But the wife had to go get her hair done, or wanted to go get her hair done, so this gives me some kind of free time to myself to install a new fuel pump. And so what I did was I went on Facebook. Usually I'll go on Facebook a lot and do the Facebook Marketplace, and I'll just kind of watch and monitor some of the for sale groups for the Evo, or I'll just search Evo X and then try to find some good deals. So one of the things I found here, excuse me, is the DW or DW300c pump. I don't know if you could see that with the light. Get it to focus. But this is basically a higher flow drop-in fuel pump that we're going to replace the stock fuel pump with. And this is really just a future-proof, I would say, my build, but I'm not really building this car for some crazy power. I'm not really doing that, but I do want it to have more power than it has now. So what this is going to allow me to do is run E85 on it, because this is a E85 capable pump. And it's also, like I said, going to push more fuel to the engine. Since E85 is thicker, you need something that's going to push more and stronger, just to make sure you're not having any issues with the E85. So if I did not get the new pump, what would end up happening would be the E85 would be too thick to run through, and I would end up having some starting issues, or the motor would just die on me, and so on. So this is a direct bolt on. It's the bottom here, the top came with the filter. These are about 180, 190 bucks. This one in particular, I got, like I said, I got it on Facebook, so I paid 80 bucks for it. And it's clean. It didn't have that many miles on it, so I ended up saving a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and start popping out the back seats. Of course, the first thing you need to do is disconnect your battery. Anytime you're messing with gas or fuel, you don't want any sparks or anything like that. So disconnect the battery. This video is going to be in several different clips, and I'll just kind of piece them together into one video for you guys. So alright, so this next part's easy. It's just embarrassing if your car is as dirty as mine. Look at this. It looks worse in video than it actually does in person. But what you'll need to do now is you'll just need to pop up the rear seat, and to do that there's going to be clips on each side in the front of the rear seat, and you're just going to just tug upward on the seat, and you'll feel them pop out. And what's going to happen is, once you pop out, you better move the seat out the way, and then right here on the driver's side will be where the fuel pump is housed. So your housing is going to be right in here. So this is just held on by adhesive, and what you do is just get a screwdriver, just kind of pry this up, and just peel that away, just like that. There's your fuel pump housing down here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts here. I'm going to run and get the right size. I'll tell you what size it is. And what we'll need to do is we'll need to take out the bolts, a flathead screwdriver to take the green pop out here, because you have to remove all 4 of these. We'll get all 4 of these out. We'll take out that, and I'll start popping out the housing. I probably should clean a little bit. I don't think I'm going to get any in there. And then I'll continue after that's open. Alright, so minus all the gas shooting out of this one here, it really wasn't that bad. It was basically, you have a flathead, which is, this is where the green section is. Pop that up, pull it out. You had a clamp here, unclamp it, pull it out. Spread these, pop that piece out, because it's like a sensor that goes in. And then the top part, you just squeeze it and pop it out. Now this entire container bends in, and to now remove the fuel pump, which is down inside of here, I'm going to push this in here, and there's going to be some C-clamps. There we go, if you can see that there. I'm going to pop that little C-clamp off. Then I'm going to pop each one of these open to then drop the filter out. At the bottom of the filter, well, I'll have to pull it out the top, but there's going to be some more clamps at the bottom of the filter, and I'll show you guys that, and that'll allow me just to unplug the there, I just unplug it right up here. I'm holding the phone at the same time, and dropping the new one right on top of it. So I'll show you that in a second. Alright, so it wasn't too bad. once you take the clips around the sides of the housing, you're going to have a few clips that go around the size of the actual full fuel pump housing. And it's just basically going to slide out. You have your wire sticking out up top here. The whole pump's going to slide out. This is the old one. Your filter, of course, is going to be clipped onto the bottom. But this is the old pump here. And then this will be the new pump. As you can see, the size difference really isn't any, which is pretty good because this is a direct fit on, so there's nothing else that's needed. I'm going to use the filter that came with it because it is a little cleaner, even though it was a used fuel pump. And I'm just basically going to just put everything else back in, reverse what I did to take it out, and hopefully the car starts up. So I'll show you guys that next. Alright, so here we go. Putting everything back together was really easy. The entire job is easy, simple. Those 6 bolts that I talked about that were on top of the housing, those are 8mm. So hopefully you're not watching along on this video because you would have already found it anyway. But so now's the test. We're going to go ahead and start the car. Hopefully it starts. I would assume it's probably going to take a few different tries, but and I'm just going to kind of let it run a little bit. So after that, I'll end the video. Let's see what happens. Turn it off. Let's start it again. It starts up the second time. I'm going to go ahead and stop the video. So I appreciate you guys watching. Like and subscribe.